People have read it. What is your downright scariest real-life story? Serious. I can't remember how old I was, but was definitely not older than 10 or younger than 8. But now I'm still traumatized from it. As a black man growing up in the mid-50s through the 60s, Dad suffered a lot of abuse both at home and outside of it. He even ended up joining the Vietnam War at the very end, fresh out of high school. Because of this, he developed a heavy drinking and drug problem that I wasn't fully aware of as a child. As you can probably guess, this led him to being abusive himself, mostly towards my mom. I don't remember a lot of my childhood because I blacked a lot of it out, but there's only a couple of nights I'll never forget. A little more backstory: I was and am the youngest sibling and was named after him before changing it myself. So I didn't really endure a lot of the physical abuse myself, and for the most part I was always quiet and just tried to stay out of trouble. On to the story though, it was a normal Saturday night. My siblings and I were watching TV. My dad was with his brother somewhere drinking, and surprisingly, my mom was at a neighbor's, single older woman, just enjoying herself. A couple of weeks before this, my dad ended up getting hurt at work and was on some pretty strong pain pills. So I'm guessing that the large amount of alcohol and possibly heavy drug use led to what happened next. The next moments are a little fuzzy, but from what I remember, my parents both ended up home and began arguing very loudly with my dad, accusing my mom of cheating on him. I remember we had this big glass table in our living room, and he was so pissed off, he slammed his fists on it and shattered it. After that, it all turned physical as he began attacking my mom. She did fight back, though, while myself and my brother just stood there crying out, eyes out, begging them to stop. At some point, my sister was about 13, jumped on him, and he tossed her into a door, actually breaking it like it was nothing. During all of this, my dad's brother, who was in his 60s or 70s, was trying to talk him down, but it was like nothing was getting to him. Eventually, my dad walked out the door, and my mom sat us all on the couch and just held us while we cried, thinking it was finally over, until my dad came back in and started pouring some liquid over all of us. It was literally gasoline, and we didn't even realize it until he poured a line outside the door and started trying to light it, with a lighter that I'm still thankful wasn't working. My sister ran out the back door to another of my dad's siblings that lived a couple of blocks away. My uncle was able to stop him from trying to burn us all alive. And when he came back in, I just remember grabbing him by the waist, begging him to stop and saying I had gas in my eyes. I think at that point it broke him out of whatever came over him because he just began apologizing and checking to see if I was hurt. Then he ran off. The thing is, though, the worst part isn't that my mom didn't press charges or that he was only in jail over the weekend. It's the fact he doesn't remember any of it while I think about it almost every day. I do still have a relationship with my dad, though, albeit strained. He is completely sober now and an amazing grandparent to my siblings' kids who he sees every day. Although he's part of the reason I don't think I could ever have kids. I'm not really good at storytelling, so I'm sorry if it gets a little hard to read. I can further explain anything, though.